philosophical overlap between liberalism and Satanism is identical. People like think of Satanism and they think it means like, sacrifice goats and do things like that. And that is true, but really like what the Satanic Temple says is just like do what thou wilt, like just do whatever you want. And that's what liberalism is. It's telling you that you are a liberated individual, free to pursue pleasure, desire, what have you, and anybody who tries to impose any constraints upon you, be those constraints of God, family, culture, that's all nonsense, and you should literally just be able to be autonomous and do whatever you want, which is why now it's degraded to where you have, transsexualism. It's like, well, I am this entity who wants to be a woman even though I was born a man, therefore I should be able to do that. And we really don't have any defense to that other than just saying, well, that's obviously wrong. But every other tool in our culture that would have been present to actually have some sort of defense against that has been taken away from us. And so now if you look, for example, in conservative circles, the strongest argument they can come up with for why children should not have their genitals mutilated is, God forbid, it attacks the institution of women's sports. If my daughter can't have a soccer trophy, then I'm not. It's like, you have these poor Republican voting men. And they're like, my daughter's going to go to college. She's going to be a working woman. She's not going to have kids. She's going to be on SSRIs and birth control. But if she doesn't have that soccer trophy on her nightstand, well, then I will have failed as a father. And it's like, this is the state of men in this country because they are too afraid to have that sort of militance about them, which really, that's how God made men, is we want to impose ourselves on the world. And if that's not guided through the force of God, it's going to be guided towards some form of destruction, be that self-destruction, destruction of our fellow man.